All right, hey y'all. um, Mr. Uncut here, right? So obviously, y'all know I get watched constantly by somebody actually made a copycat of me. So because I'm unhoused right now and unfamous, like I'm famous and shit like that. Unfortunately, do I have to sleep? I go to sleep at the airport, right? So I'm at LaGuardia last night. Somebody steals my bag. Only thing that's really important in there is my laptop because of my photos. I got clothes in there, some clothes in there that I actually just bought, and everybody knows I have a copycat, right? So when you see somebody, that's why I'm glad I don't really buy expensive clothes like that. So it's a black short set. You see somebody with me. If you see somebody with a black short sweat, it's like a one piece. That's one. My copycat will have on my gray shorts. That's two. It's a aquamarine color t-shirt in there. That's three. More than likely, they're gonna be trying to siphon my energy from that, and they're gonna act like it's really her. My laptop, that pink laptop. Speaking on that pink laptop has stickers on it, right? But what they don't know, or they probably do know at the same time, in the course of the time that I was using it, in that course of time that I was actually using it, somebody gained access to that laptop. Somebody tapped into that laptop, and it was a government official. Somebody, not only a government official, but this is when the whole the world was on it as modi as shit. And for the life of me, I was trying to figure out, I'm putting all the pieces together, like for the life of me I was trying to figure out, why did everybody think that, you know you know what I'm saying, like I didn't work or something, or I was willing to sell myself, because that's not where I come from. And I was trying to figure out the whole entire time. So it was like anytime that I didn't have that laptop, and that particular person, whoever that person is, they tapped into the laptop. They was, I guess they was trying to say that, I guess I was selling pussy. I guess I was selling myself. Short or whatever. So I didn't know for that time. I didn't really know what was going on. Like I didn't know. I pretty much didn't know what was going on. That was so unnecessary. He got all of the space in the world. He still can't drive, but they swear they can drive. So I was nowhere in the way. So like dead ass. So when it came down to it, I was like, why am I hearing all of this shit? Because when they had anytime that I would leave my laptop in the storage, and everybody knew that my stuff is in storage, right? So whatever they could gain access to, these people, these Mormons, and the area that I'm at, that's why I'm trying to get the fuck out of there now. I'm trying to move my stuff. They was like, yeah, no, she supports sex trafficking, and I was like, no. Like, and they call it the Hunter Biden, like as soon as they get that computer, they call it the Hunter Biden the Hunter Biden laptop. You're gonna see a whole bunch of news reports and things like that nature now that my bag is stolen and shit, they're gonna call it the if let's see, now that like they're gonna see this actual camera roll, they're gonna see this actual video. Let's see if they actually do it now, because now that I'm saying it, and they called it the Hunter Biden laptop and Hunter Biden, and I was just like, why anytime that I get this laptop, and what they do is, I was like, why anytime that I get this laptop from my storage, all of a sudden Hunter Biden has something to do, and I'm like, I'm not even the motherfucking president. That's one. Number two, make it make sense. Make it make sense. It has everything to do with production, and for what I heard, that when somebody actually excuse me, where's the entrance to the PAPD office? That way? Thank you. So what I heard is when there's a situation with someone that they deem famous, they don't want to give them that type of light, they'll make make up some type of other celebrity. Something like, it's supposed to go something like that. They'll make up some type of other celebrity where there's a production team, and they're supposed to come into it and make it seem like that they actually did it. Remember what I was telling y'all with the whole Nicki Minaj thing? Anything that I did, then like she took light of it, and that I was supposed to be like the representation and shit like that. The production is fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could give y'all so many examples on how many things that I went through, and this fake ass production team try to make a news story out of it, and those news stories don't be real. I could go across so many fucking things, and I'll be like, damn, I just did that yesterday. Or I just be like, oh, they did it again, right? Amir is definitely a part of that shit. He says that he is a part of that production team, and this is another reason why I stopped fucking with him. He likes that free publicity, and me, I like to get paid. He knows about the copycat thing. He is a copycat he's a clone of Nas. So if you ever looked at Amir Faze, he's a clone for Nas, right? So as I was supposed to be a clone for Rihanna and shit like that or whatever, and it don't only have to go off of looks. People think it's just about looks only and that's it. No, it just don't have nothing to do with that. So being that said, because of my clone, because I got famous and shit like that, my clone is here at the airport. I was hoping to run into her, whatever, right? But my bag got stolen, so more than likely she's going to be wearing my clothes and things like that nature, whatever. So my little Concita fucking one piece, they're going to see this because they always got my phone tap and things like that nature. They're going to see this. And I have my fucking blue Victoria's Secrets bra in there, and my fucking green one too at the same time. Nobody knows what type of, you know what I'm saying, unless you work at the gym, or you used to see me at the gym. Other than that, yeah, like it's like girl, come on. But I'm just glad I got all my paperwork on me, all of my paperwork with me. Except for that fucking laptop that they're going to sit up there and trying to make excuses on. Is going to automatically, y'all going to start hearing about. If it's not going to be this week and y'all don't see this camera roll, it's going to be the next week and things like that nature. Also, I'm trying to fucking remember. Oh yeah, and last week, like I said before, I said this on my live. Last week on my live, like I said, my copycat, the person that's impersonating me, the person that's impersonating me, that has been cloned to look exactly like me. Like I said, I asked one of my boys that, I came in and one of my boys told me that, like she looked all the way down to my hairstyle and everything, and she sat there and she knitted, and she was sewing and shit like that. So because of that, I know the whole energy thing, they're gonna try to do this whole Asmodeus, trying to call up the demon and stuff like that, and I'm like, no, that's not how that works. Regardless of the fact if it's my energy or not, and they're gonna try, they're gonna siphon it and all this other shit, I deny the Asmodeus and Lilith, that prostitution thing. I was never into it. If I was, I would have been proud of it, but it's not something I was brought up in. It's not something that I always wanted to do. It's not just something that I wanted to be a part of, and I was never a part of it. Behind all of that, somebody was pretty much obviously, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm going through this all because somebody has a sexual addiction. Well, multiple. So it's been multiple people who's been chasing me down. Not only from male, but also from female too. And like, these people have bad sexual addictions. And if it's not only sexual addictions, it's probably also a drinking addiction. It's probably, I don't know, maybe it's a crack addiction. I'm not exactly sure. I've never done crack. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody ever laced anything, it might have been one time and I was just like, nah. Nah, I'm good. And right about nowadays, I don't fucking trust people, so I don't even smoke bud. So it's that part. I don't know when the last time I smoked bud, but gummies was my shit. But I don't know when the last time I did a gummy. Gummies, I don't even know when the last time I did an edible. That was like last year. Gummies, I don't know, like maybe like last year or something like that. But other than that, listen, I would have been like, knowing me, I'm more proud to, you know what I'm saying, admit, you know what I'm saying, like, shit like that, because that's not a problem for me. Because, hey, listen, you're human, you only get one life to live, but I can't tell you a story that I haven't lived, right? So it's that part. So for what I just said, somebody actually laced my weed once, and that's when I was a fucking teenager. That's like a part of my book story, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm writing a book, so that would definitely have to go into my book. Even if I had a setup there, and if I did sell ass, I would have to write that in my book too, right? But I can't tell you a story that I never lived. I can't tell you that part, because that part never actually happened to me. So being that said, this has to go in my book too, where there's an actual clone, and my book is going to be full of sci-fi fucking stories and a lot of spiritual realm and dimensional shit. And this is one of it. This is it right here. So come to find out, too, at the same time, well, not even come to find out, behind all of this, production, there was a production team that actually came. I had a feeling something was going to happen after there was a team. There was the people. I should have fucking recorded that shit. They in the fucking airport right now, and they had their big ass cameras and shit like that, or what have you, right? They have the big ass cameras there and everything right now, like. And like, I heard one of the guys say, "Oh, I thought it was going to be a fight." This is what I be talking about. So me, like, when it come down to me, I know that I have also paparazzi. I'm not the only one with paparazzi. I'm trying to keep it as low as possible, because that's exactly not only the energy that they need to siphon, not the only energy that they need, but they need a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously I caught wind of it, and he was like, one of the guys on production, it might have been like 2 or 3 guys there. I think he's a Jewish guy, maybe a black guy, or maybe the guy was Caribbean. I'm not exactly sure. It could have been, I don't know. I don't want to say he's just a black guy and that's it. The other guy, I don't want to just say he's Jewish, but you know what I'm saying? They're not the same color, skin color, anything like that. That's just what the fuck it is. So being that said, now I gotta go in here and make a report. PAPD, when they sent the guy to me, they did not, he was like, "Oh, they don't have an office." I was like, "What do you mean they don't have an office? Like, every airport has an actual office." So it's that part. Why the hell I can't get in here? What's going on? What is happening right now? I'm trying to figure this shit out. Well, I'm gonna just wait. I'm trying to make he act like he made a report, and he never made a report, and he never even gave me no ticket or anything like that. So while I'm sitting up there trying, so it's really something scavy going on. It's really something that's something's going on. Something's really sketchy that's actually going on, and they know about it. So the last thing that I need is for, you know, like for that copycat to get my ID, my passport, and everything like that. That's the last thing that I need. And I reported my passport. Excuse me. Hey, how do I get in?
You gotta come in through here. To this side. There's a doorbell.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, so hopefully, because I reported to the police, that my passport card, the actual card, because I had a passport book and a passport card. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Like my passport card got stolen or lost. Let me not say stolen, lost. So I'm thinking that somebody actually has that. Hey, you guys, listen, somebody stole my bag. It's a Gray Champion duffel bag.
Okay, from where?
From right Terminal A.
Terminal A?
That was between, I want to say between 1 and 5.
5?
Yeah.
All right, have a seat. I'll have somebody come over here and take it.
Thank you. So, is that part? So production is in Terminal A right now. And like I said before, I heard the guy say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I thought you said it was going to be a big fight or something like that. And I'm like, I'm not giving you my energy like, y'all want shit for free? No. You want a show, pay for the show. Or there is no show. Like, fuck wrong with you. Like, this is not a free-for-all. Like, that shit is crazy as hell. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, if anything, just don't come. Like, because I already know, like I said before, there was a whole bunch of Jewish guys. They were standing inside of the fucking terminal. And I guess they was waiting. So I already know how they give it up. I already know that, you know what I'm saying, like, a part of the plan, a part of the fucking plan is, and it's just like, bruh, we know you don't like to pay for shit. I'm sorry to say it like that. I'm sorry to be stereotypical, but all at the same time, it's like, damn. It's just so fucked up that I gotta sit up there and go through this. The Jewish, they get, you know what I'm saying, like, they get to run the whole real estate market. People are homeless out here and things like that nature, make deals, and you know what I'm saying, like, they could buy shit back to back, and they don't consider themselves part of the community. They don't part of any type of community but they own. Very selfish. And you know what I'm saying, like, they live gated at all times. And it's just like, it's crazy how, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't want to see anybody else with a crib, with a house, anything like that. And then you got to deal with the Mormons, and Mormons are fucking racist as fuck too at the same time. You got to deal with that shit while they doing they spells, while they sitting up there and doing they spells and they magic. And I'm just like, bruh, I don't want to be a part of no racist factors, fractions, anything like that. And this is why I only understand it. I didn't know anything about the Mormons. I don't like being a part of something that I know nothing about. I don't know why people just thought that I would just be like, hey, I'm a part, like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be a part of something I know nothing about, that I don't represent to at the same time. So it's fucking crazy for me, but shit is wild. I'm Miss Uncut. I'll let you know what's going down, but I need to save my battery. Oh yeah, and I never had my own reality show, not my own TV show at all whatsoever. Me posting these videos, that would be my fucking TV show right there. I've never been an impersonator for anybody. I never had my own label. I never sung a day in my life. Like maybe in the shower, like karaoke and things like that nature. That's what people know me from. But me making my own songs, no. Karaoke is my thing. And yeah, like, I know I'm forgetting a whole bunch right now. It's gonna come to me, but anyway, let me get off this. I'm Miss Uncut.